Hi guys, it's Chantale from my Page Cafe. I'm here to show you my April DT project for design team project for my sweet friend Tracie Fox. I was creating this journal and I was looking through my stash and I printed so many of her kits and I haven't had a chance to create with them. So I decided to go through my stuff and create a journal for my Instagram shop, and here it is. So I will try to remember the kits. I will link the beautiful Tracie's shop below as well, but I hope that you enjoy it. I really loved creating this journal. It's like it's really grown on me. At first I was really frustrated with the cover, but now I just love it so much. It's got this beautiful mustard kind of yellowy orangey color, these vibrant colors, and this beautiful like royal blue. So the closure is not attached. It's just because it got really fluffy, as you can tell, because I tend to just want to keep adding. And in the front, the cover is actually shorter than, like, there's like two parts to the cover. I'm just looking at this little thread here. Sorry, bugging me. So I will try to remember every kit if I can. I have a list beside me as well. Yeah, so I had a lot of fun to create this. I've been trying to go through my stash and create with the things that I've got. I've got plenty of things to create with. My problem is the lack of time. Everybody's like, I've got all this time and I'm bored. And I'm like, I've got 5 kids and I got no more time. Well, I still have time, but I take the time because I enjoy it so much. But I'm also taking the time with my kids to get through this homeschooling thing that we are still getting the hang of it. Anyways, I will stop rambling and I will start this. You're probably like, are you gonna start yet? This beautiful journal. So here is the cover. Like I said, it's like a 2-layered cover. So this is kind of the cover itself. In the front there is this beautiful trim. My friend Sheila, I got some trims from her and I just love them. The texture is beautiful and this beautiful gold in there. And these colors were very inspiring to me. And then I was trying to figure out, there's one piece, only one little piece of this other little piece is up here. And I was just like, it just doesn't, because I'm working on another project at the same time, because this is how I roll. And it was just like, I felt like it needed its own journal. And then I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do, because this journal was started a long time ago and I was very like, I was just not inspired. I'm not a blue color, but then when I saw this beautiful sari silk that I got from Silk Divine, Linda, I believe her name is, and I'll link her Etsy shop. She has these beautiful bundles, she's Canadian as well, of multicolored scraps, and they're so pretty. And so I sorted through and I grabbed this blue, was just like, it was just so vibrant, and this mustard kind of yellowy orangey. I'm sorry if the lighting is not great, but anyways, I just fell in love with them. And then I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, because this cover here was actually the main, the front cover. At first it was a whole piece and it was this, see, it kind of looked like that. But my machine, which I am upgrading because, oh my gosh, it's been ripping my papers all the time, and it like chewed up the top so bad it was stuck in my machine, and I was so frustrated. So I decided to just take it apart and then just put it to the side. It was all ripped on the edge up here, and the top part anyways, it was a mess. So what I'm trying to say is, in this crazy mess, I would try to encourage you to what was I going to say? To not quit on this journal, on your journals, because sometimes stuff just happens and it's frustrating, and I I gave up on this journal a couple times already. But anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. And then I was cleaning up my office because I'm making space for my children to use the computer and have space for me. And anyways, so we are sharing the space. So I've been really sorting through stuff and figuring out where I can put them. And then I happened to fall on this bundle of postcards that I have, and I guarantee you somebody gifted me these in Happy Mail, and I'm sincerely sorry. I do not remember who, but this was the card that started the whole thing, because I was stuck on this material. I love this trim and I wasn't sure what to do with it, and I was just like, but it doesn't really match with what I'm wanting to create, the other thing I'm creating, the other journals that I'm working on. It was a whole different theme, and then when I saw this, everything came together. I was like, oh, look at that gold and that vibrant blue. And anyways, so that's where it all started. And then I have there's these beautiful girls. Cassie from Dust to Rose is one of them. And Sarah from Crafty Paper Bits had these really cool eclectic, I don't know if that's a proper word, but these really cool journals with these cool kind of mishmashy, not mishmashy, these cool covers, and they used trims in different ways, and I was very inspired, and I really loved their journals. So and then Sarah had a tutorial, and it was like one of her first tutorials or something. Anyways, I will link her. I'm just really rambling. Can you tell that I haven't been out of my house very much? Oh my goodness. So anyways, I need to focus. How long have I been talking now? I've already been talking for 6 minutes. So if you guys want to fast forward, if you want to start flip through a little further, I'm sorry, you guys. I've just been really rambly. Anyways, Sarah inspired me when she created this really cool cover, and the way she was going through it and the process that she uses was super intriguing. I love watching people work, create things, and it's just intriguing to me how people see things differently than other people. Anyways, long story short, I was very inspired by her Craft With Me video. But this is about my DT project for the beautiful Tracie Fox that has such beautiful kits. And you know, I feel so blessed to be on her design team. I love her kits. I love how they work so well together. Like this, for example, this is part of a tag that I cut down because I needed it. I'll point it out in the journal where I used the other part. And these are all 3 different kits. Like this is, what was it called? Petite Fleur, I believe. Petite Fleur, if you want to kind of Englishize. And then this guy is called Alphemera. And of course her awesome little label, the smaller ones are more random numbers labels, I think. And this is a random number label. I'm not sure which kits. She's got some great labels that I love. I could use them all the time. So anyways, I just created that, and then I put it on cardstock. So it's, and then I kind of like that it kind of peeks out the number. So anyways, so that's the cover. So I decided to just try my hand on a smaller kind of style cover at the same time. Anyways, I'm just rambling. So this is one of her beautiful cards, and this is from the Botanical Specimen Catalogue cards, I believe. I've got a list, so I don't forget. And then this is a Tim Holtz scrap that I had, and I thought, oh, this is perfect together. And then I've got another really cool vintage postcard that was sent to me, and I'm like, if it was you, could you tell me, could you let me know? I would love to give you credit because these are super cool. Anyways, it's an American beautiful friend, so I'm sorry that I can't remember. So anyways, and then I did this awesome collage with one of her labels, and this was a piece of scrap paper. Like I traded out with a bunch of people when Nick the Booksmith did her scrap, like little booklet thingies last year, I think, or maybe it was longer than that. Anyways, so everybody sent out scraps. This is from one of the ladies that I exchanged with, and it was this kind of, it's painted, and it's really a cool color, and it's perfect for this journal, so I had to use it. And there's the trim again. Yeah, so, and there's the other side. This was also in those in those scrappy little books that some beautiful ladies had sent me. So I was looking through that stuff, and I was just like, got really inspired with this journal. So these are these little ones here are from one of her kits as well, and this blue on this flower is just perfect for this journal. And then I did a little collage. Here's the other piece of the Alphemera, of that tag from the front. And then these colors on this pansy was like, they were just perfect. So this is one of her labels. But this kit, I'm not sure if she still has it in her shop. I can't remember. I kind of looked them up and I couldn't find it. I looked quickly, so I mean, she could still. But I know it's a kind of like a layering type. They're already pre-made kind of, and they're really awesome for when you're in, like, you want to make some little tags quickly. So this one could be layered on top of the big ones. I'll show you the bigger ones as I go along. Anyways, so this is another little card. That was like one of those little word cards or whatever they're called. I'm not 100% sure what they're called. Anyways, they were sent to me in a happy mail. So, or as a little gift when I purchased, like, oh, what are they called? Anyways, it doesn't matter. These beautiful fussy cut butterfly, I love them, Tracy. They worked perfect. They're called Flutter by Fussy Cut page, and I think this page that I use is set 3. It was just, the colors were just perfect, so you'll see them randomly in there's another one. It's a little lighter, this one. I might actually outline it a bit because I find that it's hidden. You can't really see it too much. Anyways, oh my gosh, I am really rambling. This is another one on that same page. I love the colors. It just works so well in this journal. And then there's another little collage there. This is from a book page. This is one of her labels. This is a Tim Holtz butterfly. And then another one of her labels. So just goes like that. Whoops. Don't know if I moved you out of frame. I'm trying to stay in frame. This is some just scrapbooking paper. And then I did a little collage here. This is that tag I was talking about that you can layer on top. This is that's from that same kit, but I can't remember the name of it. So I'm sorry, you guys. That's the only one that I don't have the name of it. But this was a leftover little ticket from Chic when I did a journal, a long time ago. This is one of those little cards as well. And yeah, so I've got a little tiny attacher. I attached like a little staple as a decoration as well because I stitched underneath. I don't know what I'm saying. I got a label here. These are one of hers. So I really like how it was all mainly blue, and then I was like, when I started, I had printed all these butterflies on like a matte sticky, for stickers. So I was like, oh, I just started fussy cutting them, and then they ended up all over in this journal. I do have some stenciling and some stamping, and there's a little collage here that I made with this more scraps. Yeah, so there's lots of little sari silk bits on the edges. And here's another card that I created with some of her labels, and this is which one was that one? Flutterby Ephemera set. It's so really pretty. And then these were with the Alphemera. Anyways, it doesn't matter. These color, it was one that I accidentally ripped, so I used them up anyways, and I made little tickets. And her itty bitty teeny tiny little labels worked perfect for those. And this is from that same kit as well, so I made a little pocket. There's plenty of room in this journal to write as well. And this is that same kit, and there's pockets, so I ended up putting one over here. And then this is some of her labels as well, I believe, possibly Faux Ephemera. I'm not 100% sure. Ula Chic. This guy is glued on, but there's an itty bitty little pocket right there with the label. And then I made another one of these fun tags with a pocket, like a double tag kind of deal. And then I glued the little butterfly back there. Again, oh, and I used the drywall tape. Kathleen does this, and I had to try it out, and I love the texture. So I've used it throughout the book, the journal as well. This is another little collage, and then a little tiny words from Tim Holtz. I found my my pad of those. I had lost it. Another one of her beautiful butterflies from that kit, or that sheet of paper. I just love them, and they all worked so well. And this is the ephemera Flutterby. So I just pinned them there. They're just stenciled on the back so that you could write on them. So we're almost at the back, you guys. Another one of her awesome labels. And I keep rubbing on these little. And then here's the back. So you've got a tuck spot here. I might add another tag if I've got one. And then this is the back. Oh, I have this postcard that I was going to put in there because I thought it was kind of cute. But I'm not sure if I want to hide the butterflies. So anyways, I will put it there. It's not glued in, so you can still see them. But these were part of that same sheet of paper. This one and that one and that one. And they worked so well together. So anyways, and I did a little collage there. Some ledger papers, some of her kits, a label, and yeah, so there's the back. And I did a little bit of little kind of bunch right there. So anyways, I hope you guys are well and you enjoyed this, and I will stop rambling, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye for now.